Hello guys, and welcome back to the Topia tour part 2 video. Back to my channel. My third video being posted on my channel. So please leave a like on this video and subscribe if you wish. I'd very much appreciate it. It would help grow my content. It would help grow my channel. So, without further ado, less talking, more walking. Let's get into the video. So, I'm going to be continuing from where I left off last video. In case I didn't show off the massive cruise ship in the last video, I will be again. I know it doesn't make much sense. This cruise ship, it's here. I built it whenever I was like 7 or 8 years old. So, don't judge it. It's a pretty good build for a 7 or 8 year old. But still, it makes no sense to have this here, considering it's floating over grass. That mathematically makes no sense. There's no mathematical sense in that. So moving on from that. This is the Nintendo track. Now, it's quite obvious to why we call it the Nintendo track. It's literally just Nintendo Switch with an ice race track going around it. This is a pretty old build. It's like just as old as the hospital. It's a very old building. It's not really building. It's just a track. This is the firefighter training facility, so it's a skyscraper that's made of 100% wood. It's made of 100% wood, and it will burn very, very easily and very, very quickly. So firefighters will get great training from this. It's 10 stories tall, by the way. It's 10 stories tall, so they'll get a good training out of it. Moving on to, this is the windmills. It's in the heart of Oakland, and they just provide extra power to the city whenever we need, whenever the demand is higher, we just fire these bad boys up. So, only if the wind's blowing, that's of course, only if the wind is blowing. Over here we have some more houses, because we need lots of housing. Here's some like smaller off-grid solar powered mansions. Here we have a church for the religious. Moving over here, this is the Albatross Tower. Now the Albatross Tower is a very old building. It's nearly a year old. I'm still not done with it. I still have to hook up the electrical that's going into it there. Still has to be hooked up in all these floors. It's a 30-story tall building, which is insanity. It's absolute insanity. Moving on from that, we have the Norbert Tower, which is basically just a hotel in a skyscraper. It's going to be a 20-story tall building, I'm quite sure. It's going to be like roughly 20, maybe 18, possibly 18. We have a Starbucks in here, of course, standard fire alarm. It's required in all registered buildings in Topia. This is a conference room, standard as well. It's also standard. Here we have front desk. Over here we have the elevators and stairwell. Comes to the stairwell, we have a restaurant in here. Over here we have the kitchen. A beautiful view at the window, viewing Bellington Crossing. This is the nightclub area, very, very fancy. A DJ booth. And a very nice view of this window, viewing onto the Albatross Tower, as it stands nice and tall. Very tall. Moving on from this tower, well, there is an interior on each floor, but I don't want floor because they're relatively the same. There's one floor that has interior. It's this one. I'm going to be copy and pasting them. I will copy and paste them. But not until a later date. Coming on to Bellington Crossing. This is an old-timey village-style part of Mountain Topia. It's not completed yet, but like we have a post office in here. It's not done yet. And I'm thinking maybe a barber shop in here. A barber shop or general store, one or the other. Here is River's Saloon, aka Pineapple Man on YouTube. Pineapple Man 9. Once again, the man is spelled with 2 A's. That's his channel name on YouTube. I'll also put it in the description. Yeah, this is his saloon. There's a couple of rooms back here in case some people want it, or in case they get a little bit where they can't drive home. So, yeah.